my god, you guys, oh my god. I think I will go home now and cry a little bit because emotions. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I have some very exciting updates. Let's get into it. Alrighty people, welcome to the vlog. It's been a while because I've been working hard on my travel channel. I've done a cruise and that will come on my travel channel. I haven't edited it yet. And then had 3 days in Tokyo, which was amazing. And there are 3 episodes on my travel channel about that. But a lot has happened. A lot has happened since I came back. I had to make a decision which was mostly based on finances because Sydney is very expensive. And for a musician, it's just not great. For a freelance musician, classical freelance musician, because there just isn't that much work here. So I decided to do the crazy thing of looking for apartments in Melbourne. And I found one yesterday. Let me show you how I felt yesterday. I just got approved for my new apartment in Melbourne. Just now got the message. It's been such a stressful day. And also my old apartment in Sydney just got a new tenant. So I've been showing it to a lot of people because I didn't want to pay extra for breaking the lease because I'm leaving 2 weeks early. Anyway, long story short, a really nice couple got approved. I met them because I showed them the apartment. So they just signed the lease today for my old apartment. Someone is singing. I'm moving to Melbourne. Got my dream apartment. Works every time. Manifestation, people, manifestation. It works. I'm so relieved. I mean, I was a little bit worried towards the end because yeah, it has been stressful. And I mean, it's so competitive at the moment to get approved for an apartment. And I already arranged my movers, I already arranged everything. So I was putting all my eggs in one basket and it paid off. But you need to have very strong nerves in order to pull that one off. And now I just want to cry because I'm so relieved and I'm happy, but I'm also a little bit sad because I'm leaving Sydney. But I can always come here for a holiday. I'm editing and there's a thunderstorm. Okay, so I'm still in shock. This was such a crazy gamble, guys. I had to quit or terminate my lease here in Sydney before I even knew that I'm gonna get an apartment in Melbourne. I mean, I was hoping I would get that apartment that I had my eye on, but I didn't know that I would get it. And I also, already paid for my movers and gave them the address of my new apartment in Melbourne, but I did that a few days ago. Before I even knew that I would get the apartment. I mean, that's the thing. I did know because I know how to manifest things and I know that I get what I want. But did I know? Like, have I signed the lease? No. So yeah, I'm just saying, this is crazy and don't try this at home. Don't follow my example because this is pretty insane. Because if only one of those things hadn't worked out, I'd be sleeping here, homeless. But everything worked out. I got the exact date for the movers and I'm gonna do it all in 2 days. It's gonna be a crazy 2 days, moving everything. And I will be sleeping on an air mattress when I arrive in my apartment in Melbourne. Because I can't afford an hotel right now. And then as soon as I'm there, the next day I already have rehearsals with orchestras because I will have a lot of work once I'm there. And then I will be rich. Right now I'm not, but soon I will be. Oh my god, you guys, oh my god. I think I will go home now and cry a little bit because emotions. But it's all good, it is all good. So yeah, this is where we are at. If you've been watching this channel for a while, then you probably know that it all started in Melbourne when I said I'm gonna leave Melbourne, I'm gonna move back to Sydney. So now this is the opposite happening. So yeah, if you want to go back to the very first and second and third episode, this is when I was packing up all my stuff, being all excited about moving to Sydney. And I was. And you know what? I don't regret anything. I generally don't regret things in life. And it was a really good decision to come back, and I had very exciting adventures here and 2 very nice apartments. However, not nearly as nice as the one that I'm gonna get in Melbourne, or the one that I had in Melbourne 2 years ago. But anyway, that one is gone. So yeah, what else? Like, yeah, Sydney was good also for like adventures with like love adventures. So it was worth it. First there was Andrew. Hey Andrew, if you're watching this, we are still friends, so it's all good. Andrew is somewhere filming for his Creating a Vegan World documentary. So he's very busy doing that and having fun traveling, I think. Yeah, the other guy shall not be mentioned. Yeah, he still refuses to talk to me. I've tried several times now and there's nothing coming back, so that's it. He had his chance and he lost his chance. And I'm what I would call now super single, because now I'm not sad anymore. I'm not thinking about him all the time. I still think about him, of course, because he was the last guy that I've been with and the last guy who really meant something to me. And I still think he's an amazing person, and I'm still sad that it didn't work out. But I also really have moved on now. Like, I'm not hoping for anything. I'm, yeah, quite happy with my life. And that I have the freedom to do whatever I want, and that I have my bed to roll around in and don't have to share anything with anyone. And yeah, the next few weeks will be crazy. In 3 weeks I'm gonna move, so I have to pack up everything. I have to downsize a lot because the other apartment is actually quite small. That's the only thing that you can fault the other apartment. Other than that, amazing, you will see. But it is smaller, which is okay because that means nobody can ever live with me again, which might be a good thing. So what did I want to say? Yeah, so it's gonna be stressful. It is gonna be stressful the next few weeks, packing everything, but everything is sorted. Like financially, everything is sorted. It has drained me a bit financially, but I've already have gigs lined up in Melbourne, which is awesome. And they are fun gigs with like really, really nice people, and that will be amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this. Anyway, why are we here? Why are we doing this vlog? Well, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on what's happening. Oh, and also I sold my MacBook finally, the small one that I used to have. It took me so long, and I sold it for $600, which is okay, I think. And I got the cash and I need to deposit it now into my bank account. So this is what we're doing now. We're going out there in the city, enjoying Sydney a little bit while it lasts for me. Well, let's go then. Also, it has started to get a little bit cold and it's a little bit autumny already here in Sydney, and in Melbourne it will be so much worse. And then when you see everything for the last time, you're like, oh my God, I will miss it so much. It is nice here. It's quite a fancy neighborhood, but the thing is that here in Potts Point, they've raised rents everywhere. Not in my place, not that much, only $40 per week, which is actually still, yeah, quite a bit. Hello, birdie. Who's a good birdie? Not him. So I was trying to find a new tenant, and so many people came to see my place. Everyone wanted it because it's actually still cheap-ish. So, full transparency, I was paying $610 per week, which was cheap for the area. I mean, it's still crazy, but yeah, very cheap for the area. And now the landlord has raised it to $650 per week, which for me is really too much. But for everyone else who already lives in Potts Point and pays more than $1,000 for similar places, they were all crazy about my place and everyone wanted it. We found a really sweet couple and they are taking over. And they might even buy some of my furniture that I cannot bring because my new place is very small, as I mentioned. But I mean, yeah, I'm small too, so I'm sure I will fit somehow. I just mustn't put on weight, which will be okay because there's a gym and a pool. So I'm not gonna put on weight. Yeah, there are also some things I won't miss about Potts Point. And if you are subscribed only for the Sydney content, then I've got the Coca-Cola sign for you here. Very famous landmark in King's Cross. And also please do not unsubscribe because I will still go to Sydney once in a while. Actually, let's go down this road. I will still go to Sydney a lot because I still do have gigs here, so there will still be Sydney content. But you also might like Melbourne. I mean, do keep an open mind. Just saying. Plus, exciting things are gonna happen on this channel because once I'm back in Melbourne, by the way, I used to live in this street a while ago. It's actually nice here. Anyway, yes, when I'm back in Melbourne, there will be dating content again because I have decided it is time for me to get back on the horse. I'm not gonna date horses though. Anyway, here, Centre Point Tower. I told you there is still Sydney content, and there will be a lot of Sydney content in the next 3 weeks anyway. I actually did not want to go this way. I just, because I was filming, I forgot where I'm going. But it's okay, I can walk this way. It's just a bit longer. And as you can see, the leaves are starting to turn, as in turn brown, and will be gone soon. And when I come back to Sydney, I could always stay at the Cozy M. It's actually in a really nice area. I might be staying there, you never know. Look at this tiny terrace. Of course, now Sydney has to be extra pretty to make it harder for me. But, I mean, Melbourne is only like 1 hour flight away. So, it's not like I will never come back here, right? Okay, so now that I'm leaving Sydney, I'm gonna share one of my best kept secrets with you guys. So, if you need a bathroom while you're in the city in Sydney, there is a really nice one, and it is in the Fullerton Hotel. So, a lot of people are not aware that you can just walk into hotels, and there's usually in the lobby area there's always toilets. And you're allowed to go there because they don't know if you're staying there or not. And nobody's gonna ask you, as you will see now. Just walking in like a boss, as if you own the place. You enjoy the flowers. And then you go to the fancy bathroom. That's how it's done, guys. You learn something. Don't be afraid in life. And it's hands-free, so you don't have to touch anything in this one. Also, this hotel has more than just a nice toilet. Like, it's really nice. It's like they created a roof, and on the inside they kept like old buildings. There's a nice staircase there. So if you're really fancy, this is a really good place to stay. If you're not so fancy, use the toilets. If you have no shame. Or you can just have like a tea or a beer in here as well. I mean, endless options. Or you can mail something to an ex who never replies. So yeah, anything goes in here. Okay guys, so this was my update. And yeah, stay tuned. I have big plans for this channel, which at the moment, yeah, I'm not posting enough, I'm aware. But I think it will be very exciting in the future. And you're here from the beginning, so thank you for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because it will be exciting. My dating life and everything, you know, and the drama that comes with it. So very exciting. Hopefully there won't be any more drama. We've already had a lot of drama. If you haven't seen it in the old episodes, plenty of drama. And right now my life is very peaceful, but it will all change when I move to Melbourne, maybe. We don't know yet. We will see.